The very intention of the Investment Promotion and Facilitation Bill is to promote sustainable economic growth and diversify product manufacturing. Trade Minister Lucia Ipumbu had mentioned that the bill is expected to be promulgated during the current financial year. The bill also provides for sector reservations for local investors. NALOBA says it had provided input on the bill during stakeholder consultations.
That bill is the most important bill because it will regulate how foreigners should conduct businesses when they come to the Republic of Namibia. In what sectors must they do businesses? Now we have foreigners selling recharge vouchers, foreigners selling anutala nifapa makwato. Tohangana ndoncha inatalo ikutupe kwato alandife. At the expenses of Namibians. That bill is the bill that have to dictate that investors, especially the foreign investors, must come and do manufacturing that are beyond our capacities. Foreigner coming to do retail here and is called a foreign investor is really
The issue of fair competition, I think, has been a big problem. Maybe we were too generous from the beginning, that we did not provide the protection of our businesses right away. It's never too late to do. The law you have talking about, we are busy with it. I think it has gone through cabinet several times. And since you are very kind enough to say that before I leave office, it should be approved, I will definitely drive that to make sure that it is passed.
NALOBA further pleaded with the government, particularly the Ministry of Mines and Energy, to address the smuggling of fuel that is sold at varying prices. It says fuel smuggling from Angola has led to many closing down service stations in the north. Another call from NALOBA is for government to look into the issue of people living near the mines getting exposed to diseases, citing an example of B2 Gold mine.
People who are close to B2 Gold mine are exposed to the dust to a point where they don't even see the sun, as it is covered in dust because of the mining activities, and the same people do not receive any benefit from the mining activities, but they are engulfed by dust every day. I therefore want neighbors to have benefits or shares from the mine, because it is likely that after years those people will suffer from diseases as a result of being exposed to the dust coming from the mining activities, and by that time the mines have already closed and the owners have left the country.
There's been this who owns or who doesn't own. Yes, we do own these resources. Except that we do then agree to share the value of those resources when people come and exploit it on our behalf. But it is our resources, and that is why those who comes and exploit them, whether they make money or not make money, we charge them rent on that resource because it's our resource. It's not their resource. That's why we charge them rent, what we call royalties. We can argue to say the royalty maybe is not high enough because it's our resource, and therefore we should ask higher rent than that. That's a discussion I think one can have. But there's no argument about whether it is ours or not.
NALOBA delegation recently aired their concerns to the country's leadership at State House.